What's by this channel? Welcome back to a new reaction video, and today we are reacting to Doctor Who Season 9, Episode 8, the Zygon Inversion. Let's see how I feel about this episode, because last episode was okay. Yeah, it was okay. So anyway, let's go ahead and see how Episode 8 is going to be, and let's just get straight into it. You know, I don't want to dwell on anything. Let's just see how this story plays out, and yeah, full reactions on Patreon. Why am I supposed to care that they kidnapped Osgood? Yep, she was
That's me. But I don't see how these are duplicates.
Can't believe they killed all of them.
These are
Oh, come on.
the humans. Please
Kill the traitors.
They killed all of them.
backup, is there?
This is toothpaste. Imagine everything was that literal. What the heck? You can see the outside world from the TV.
Get to the TARDIS, get yourself safe. Apparently my plane is never going to land. Let's see what we can do about that.
I'm sorry, but Clara's dead.
Ooh. What house even is this? Is this her house? This looks like a random room. Seahorses. Is that a dream check?
Decision, Doctor.
Ooh. It's like the entire alphabet.
Or consequences.
Oh! How she? Did she control that? Like from? Who's flying this plane in the first place? You gonna knock the TV again? Oh, it's like, she has more control. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, they're okay. Do they know, like, which ones are Zygon and which ones aren't Zygons? But I feel like that's a human right there. Zygon wouldn't be that scared.
Humans cannot accept the way we really are. If we cannot hide, we must fight. You are going to be the first.
First what?
First to make the humans see.
What? Is he gonna turn? Oh, is he gonna turn into a? Is he turning into a Zygon? Oh man, so they can turn people into Zygons themselves? Okay, I need the doctor to fix this.
Commander here. The first one has been changed. I'm going to unit to retrieve the Osgood box.
Why do you have a Union Jack parachute?
Camouflage.
Camouflage?
Yes, we're in Britain. Oh, your specs are broken. I'll fix them. You can wear mine. They're sonic.
Sonic specs?
Yeah.
Isn't that a bit pointless? Like a visual hearing aid?
What's wrong with pointless? I once invented an invisible watch.
I just wish they made her more normal, like an actual character. Like, it just seems like she's like the embodiment of the fan base.
Why didn't that Zygon blow us up with her big bazooka?
I just wish she was more of like grounded into the universe.
Well, 12 times if necessary.
12 times.
Well, why limit yourself? You've really thought this through, haven't you?
I'm a big fan.
See,
She gave you a chance to get out.
like they're just making her a fangirl instead of like an actual character. I just don't really like that.
You've gone quiet because I mentioned Clara. You think she might be dead. Clara? Well, not Clara. The Zygon
The
who...
Zygon who probably killed her. Read it.
It says, I'm awake.
What does that mean? A political awakening? Why would you be sending me propaganda? She just blew me up with a big bazooka.
Never really met Clara. Pretty strong, yeah?
She was amazing.
Oh,
No. Not was. Is. It's not from the Zygon, it's from Clara.
Don't know, it's just a theory.
Yes, it's just a theory. But how's that hope phase now?
Worse than ever.
Then we've got a game.
I think anytime one of the characters wears sunglasses, I'm just gonna wear it too.
Fire. The Osgood box can start the war. The Osgood box can wipe out all humankind, but there's a reason it's called the Osgood box. Haven't you guessed?
No, I mean, your name's Osgood. At least that's your last name. I don't forget what your first name is.
Hello. Hi. Dr. John Disco. It was my plane. I had a big plane.
No longer John Doe, it's John Disco.
About.
They're Zygons. Probably doesn't work on them.
Off with a massive
Well, actually,
bang
probably will
behind
work on
my
them, but they're Zygons.
Oh, come on, that was a good one, Zygella.
Don't call me Zygella. My name's Bonnie.
Who's Zygella?
And you're winking at me.
I am not winking at you. Where is the Osgood box?
Oh, she's winking.
Do you know what winking means, don't you? You're sending out some very mixed messages here.
See, this thing works two ways, you know. I want those memories. Trouble is, you're asking me for them, which means you can't access them, right? I can make you tell me. No, you can't, otherwise you would have done already. Now, listen to me. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to ask you questions, and if you don't tell me the exact and complete truth, I will know, and I will kill you. Do you understand me? Yes. I will slaughter you in that pod right now. Am I lying to you? No. Good. Then we'll begin. Where is the Osgood box? You will answer me, Clara. Truth or consequences. Lie and you die. Where is it? Unit HQ, under the Tower of London. The box ends the ceasefire. So I'm told. How? There's a button inside the box. Press it. It will transmit a signal that will unmask every Zygon on the planet for up to an hour. What's there to smile about? Mass panic. Followed by war. Every Zygon on our side at a stroke.
No, your first name.
And what's your first name?
Basil.
Oh, come on. Is her name like Stephanie Osgood or something?
Petronella.
Petronella.
Let's just stick with what we had.
They saw me. I had to.
It's okay.
A commander came. She turned me back.
Oh, so you are originally a Zygon.
We can
Okay.
help you.
So even the Zygons are kind of fighting each other as well.
Please.
I can't change. I can't hide.
Let us help you.
He's gonna kill himself.
Truth or consequences.
We're not. We're really not.
I'm not part of your fight. I never wanted to fight anyone. I just wanted to live here.
Did you find it?
Well, Clara, I think you're reaching the end of your
What?
good box.
There are two of
Two
them.
Oscars, two boxes up
Yep.
double. What did you expect?
Red and blue. So this is where they were sitting in the 50th anniversary special, I
What's in
think.
them, Doctor? Tell me, now.
One box normalizes all the Zygons.
And the other?
Destroys them.
Which is which?
Ah, that would be telling.
Oh. Truth, consequences.
Doctor?
Ha!
Doctor!
Yeah. No.
Bring him to me!
You agreed to that.
I never agreed to that.
Yes, you did. Then I wiped your memory, and you agreed to that
Oh.
too. But that's why there were two Osgoods to police the ceasefire. One human and one Zygon to keep the secret.
Which is which?
I'm sorry, Doctor. Truly. But the piece is failing already.
Oh. What?
Come on.
I mean, the piece is failing, to be honest, because of because of this revolution that we have. I mean, some of the Zygons do want to stay and be human or be hiding. They're happy living here, but some of them, like her,
It's no good,
Betty,
Bonnie.
I think her name is,
You
doesn't,
can't win.
isn't happy.
It's not.
You are responsible for all of the violence, all of the suffering.
No, I'm not.
Yes.
No.
Yes. You engineered this situation, Doctor. This is your fault.
No, it's not. It's your fault.
I had to do what I've done.
So did I.
We've been treated like cattle.
So what?
We've been left to fend for ourselves.
So's everyone.
It's not fair.
Oh, it's not fair.
I don't truly understand what
I
the
didn't
buttons do
realise
yet.
that. It was not fair. Well, you know what? My TARDIS doesn't work properly, and I don't have my own personal tailor.
The things don't equate.
These things have happened, Zygilla. They are facts. You just want cruelty to beget cruelty. You're not superior to people who were cruel to you. You're just a whole bunch of new cruel people. Are you going to live in houses? Do you want people to go to work? Will there be holidays? Oh, will there be music? Do you think people will be allowed to play violins? Who's going to make the violins?
To Earth.
Well, oh, you don't actually know, do you?
What happened to their home planet?
Because, like every other tantruming child in history, Bonnie, you don't actually know what you want. So let me ask you a question about this brave new world. And we're off! Fingers on buzzers!
Ooh.
Are you feeling lucky? Are you ready to play the game? Who's gonna be quickest? Who's gonna be luckiest?
This is not a game!
No, it's not a game, sweetheart, and I mean that most sincerely.
Why are you doing this?
Yes, I'd quite like to know that too. You set this up, why?
Because it's not a game, Kate. This is a scale model of war.
Yeah.
Every war ever fought right there in front of you.
It's like representation of a
always the same.
war.
When you fire that first shot, no matter how right you feel, you have no idea who's going to die.
He's trying to set an
You
example.
don't know whose children are going to scream and burn. How many hearts will be broken? Look at me, I'm unforgivable. Well, here's the unforeseeable. I forgive you. After all you've done, I forgive you.
Not even crying.
You don't understand.
You need forgiveness in the world.
You will never understand.
Well, make us
I don't
understand.
understand. Are you kidding me? Of course I understand. I mean, you call this a war, this funny little thing? This is not a war. I fought in a bigger war than you will ever know. I did worse things than you could ever imagine. And when I close my eyes, I hear more screams than anyone could ever be able to count. You know
Whoa.
what you do with all that pain? No one else will ever have to live like this. No one else will ever have to feel this pain. Not on my watch.
Oh, come on. Oh, okay. I thought she was about to press a button.
Thank you.
The human stepped down first. Let's see if the Zygon does so.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
It's empty, isn't it?
Ha!
Both boxes.
There's nothing.
nothing in
Just
them.
nothing to them. Wow, Doctor.
Just buttons.
He was never gonna let the. He was never gonna let boxes of
No,
that
no.
power in the hands of human beings. I love his disheveled hair. Way better than his short hair.
Gotcha.
That's the first time I've seen him look sincere, like really sincere.
How can you be so sure?
Because you're at a disadvantage, Sajila.
Oh, come on. What do you mean the last 15 times? We've done this 15 times before and we still haven't learned? Why do we gotta wipe their memory, though?
You didn't wipe my memory.
Oh,
No.
who put the Zygons on the ground?
Oh, and your little friends. Of course. When they wake up, they won't remember what you've done. It'll be our secret. I let Clara Oswald get inside my head.
But didn't we learn that, like, the Time Lords weren't even that good, to be honest? Like, especially for David Tennant's special. Like, they're not... The Time Lords weren't
She doesn't leave.
The Time Lords were like the Time Lords were like the villains in that story. Because they were sending the Master a signal for something or other. I just know the Time Lords weren't like good. I mean, the Daleks are the true enemies because they were literally made to be enemies, but you know.
Zygon High Command, the ceasefire is back in place.
Could you turn
Rebels are
into
standing
could you
down.
turn into Zygon, please?
Say,
I don't like that you're Clara.
Do you want to come? All of the future, all of history, all of the universe.
more than anything. But I think I have to stay. I've got a couple of boxes to keep an eye on, and a world to keep safe.
Fair enough.
How have they not made like a unit spin-off? Like Torchwood but unit, you know?
Clara, would you mind,
Mind what?
Going inside.
I'll see you in the TARDIS, okay?
What? What?
Gotcha. Oh, look at his face. Well, it's almost not fair.
How's there
I
two?
don't, how...
Think it through, Doctor. Well, it wouldn't be right, would it? To carry on using Clara's face when there's a vacancy.
Oh,
Sagella.
Osgood.
her name's
But
Sagella.
which one of you...
Or Betty.
Osgood.
Didn't the original Osgood die from Missy?
Ice creams. Then back to work. What's today? Oh, you know. Same old, same old. Defending the Earth.
I don't understand. Oh. I just don't understand. I don't understand her. I'm sorry. Who created her? Like, I truly do not understand. Like, I think she's my least favorite character in the entire, like, all the side characters we've ever seen in Doctor Who. You know, Captain Jack, Riverside, River Song, Mickey, Jackie. You know how I love Jackie. Even Pete Tyler. I just don't understand her. I don't understand. I don't understand what that whole like end scene of them using the inhaler. Like, I just don't understand. Like, what significance does an inhaler have? It's like someone self-inserted themselves in a fan fiction. It's like they're writing a Doctor Who fan fiction. They self-inserted a girl who has asthma and who's nerdy and who loves Doctor Who. It's like she watches it's like she knows that Doctor Who's a TV show. It's like she's from our world, gone into the show of Doctor Who. I feel like some people like her. She has an appeal to her that I don't understand. I mean, it's once you get over the fact that she's a Doctor Who fangirl, then it's like, what else is there? And even then, you're like, really? They created a character just to fangirl over the Doctor? You know, I understand. You know, sometimes I think like some people, I think some unit soldiers or something have said, Doctor, I'm a big fan. Like, they've said that, but like not like to the extent that she is, you know. I don't know. I can't tell you. Like, I'm speechless of how just odd I find her character. And like, it's nothing to do with the girl who plays her or anything. It's like, you know, I don't even know who plays her. And yeah. Like, why? It's like she was like someone owed producers, like, I don't know. It's like I don't know. I don't know what was going on in the writer's room for her. I don't know how. I can't explain it. It's like someone owed a favor to somebody, and the favor was to add a character called Osgood. And the whole thing with her saying like I'm Osgood. Like, are you like we've asked her like 6 times in both episodes, are you human or are you Zygon? She said, I'm Osgood. I know what your name is. I'm asking you what race you are. That really did annoy me. Like, that actually did annoy me. I don't get annoyed easily by Doctor Who because I just, you know, I don't get annoyed easily. I mean, I do get annoyed easily, but I get over it. But I'm truly annoyed by that, and like, I don't even care. I hope we don't see her again. Like, I just don't care, and I feel bad just putting down her character like that. But come on, it's the writer. It's not like it's not the actress. Like I said, it's just the way they wrote her. You know, like, no substance. Anyway, aside from Osgood, I just didn't really enjoy this 2-parter all too much. Yeah. This was kind of disappointing. I mean, see, the whole season seemed like it was gonna be great, you know what I mean? Like, the whole season seemed to just be going on a flow until episode 6 happened, The Woman Who Lived, and episode 7 and 8 just didn't really do well. So hopefully it becomes better again. I don't know what it is about Doctor Who, but they have great, like, first couple episodes, and after that it just gets not that good, you know. I feel like season 8 was consistent, and I feel like if there was a episode that wasn't that good, there wasn't like for season 9, like honestly, two stories in a row weren't that good to me, you know. I mean, I did enjoy The Girl Who Died a little bit. I enjoyed it, but I didn't enjoy The Woman Who Lived all too much. And then this 2-parter itself, like, honestly, the best part was him doing that whole speech and his acting. But like, come on, like, I kind of wish they would have kept that scene of him, because that was like one of the best acting moments I've seen in the entire show, like, from any of the characters. Like, Peter Capaldi, really, that was such a great speech. That was so good. Like, that's on par, maybe even a little bit better, but on par with the Rings of Akatan speech, or even Matt Smith's final speech. Like, that's like on par with him. Like, putting my bias aside, because I still think Matt Smith is my favorite Doctor, but keeping that bias aside, I really do think that this speech was so good. Yeah, it's kind of disappointing that they wasted his potential on this honestly bad 2-parter, you know. But it's not bad. Let me not say that. It wasn't bad. It was just, I feel like it was unnecessary. I feel like if I were to rewatch this show, I would skip this episode. You know, I'll probably see I'll probably see this episode right here. I'll probably see this one just to see hear that speech again. But yeah, I wouldn't care to rewatch this episode again. And yeah, hey, if you guys liked it, let me know if you guys liked it. I always remember when I did my reaction of when the season 3, it was season 3 story, Human Nature. When I reacted to Human Nature, a lot of people in comments were like, "Oh, this was such a sweet 2-parter. I really loved it." No, I didn't like that one. I just didn't. I think there's one of two things. I'm gonna have to rewatch it again, especially following Blink, which was a great episode. Anyway, I don't want to say this because I haven't watched it in, like, honestly, probably like 2 years or a year and a half. But okay, I hated the Doctor's chemistry with his wife or whoever. You know, they didn't seem good together. They just didn't seem like they were together, and I much preferred Matt's sorry, not Matt, David Tennant's. I much prefer David's acting as the Doctor, because I think this season 3 was when they started. I just didn't like it because it felt like a big pause in the story. And I know each episode like is its own story, and like it's the journey that we're going on, not the destination, you know, when you're watching Doctor Who. I understand that, but it just felt like for the Doctor's progression, it took a big pause. Because I was just starting to like David Tennant in this season. I didn't like him season 2. I've said that many times before. I didn't enjoy David Tennant season 2. I think for me, because he's a good actor. I'm not saying he's a bad actor, but for me, the way I enjoyed his acting was I didn't enjoy it season 2. Season 3, he was slowly starting to develop into the Doctor that I liked, especially around the finale of this season. I really enjoyed the Doctor then. And in season 4, he was, season 4, I really enjoyed David Tennant season 4, and especially during the end when he's like, I always say this, so it sounds like a broken record, but I always say this. I loved when he saved those peoples in Water of Mars, but they didn't want to be saved, and the Doctor says like, "What have I done?" I always say that, but I just really enjoy that moment. He portrayed that so well. So with David Tennant, it was more of a slow increase of me liking him. Season 2, didn't like him. Season 3, he was starting to be right. Season 3, season 4, he was like good, and then near the end of season 4, he was really good. Whereas I think the reason why I like Matt Smith more, I've said that I enjoy the 11th Doctor more than the 10th Doctor. I do. The reason why I enjoyed Matt Smith more was he was like the 11th hour. Basically, why did this turn into a whole Doctor Who speech? Why did this turn into this? Oh well, let me just keep going. I feel like the 11th hour was basically how I said the progression of David Tennant season 3 or season 2, 3, then 4. I feel like that happened in just one episode for the Doctor, and the pacing was great. For the 11th hour, we didn't know who he was. We didn't know who he was, so it was kind of like straight. Who is this guy? But then at the end, he was just like that to me. He was just amazing right at the end, and like ever since then, he has just been amazing. I feel like I like this Doctor that he's okay. He's okay with the Time War. You know what I mean? He's okay with where he's okay, or at least if he's not okay, he's really hiding it. Whereas the other Doctors didn't. And then now we're with Peter Capaldi, who he's like the first Doctor. Aside from the classic Doctors and modern. From 9, 10, 11, 12. From them, he's like the first Doctor to really know that Gallifrey exists. He doesn't know where it is. He doesn't know where it's at, but he knows because of the events of the 50th anniversary. He knows that Gallifrey's out there somewhere. He just doesn't know where. I think Missy lied to him, didn't he? Not sure. Anyway, that was a long, unnecessary speech about why I like the Doctors. So yeah, anyway, next episode is called Sleep No More. So wonder if it's gonna be like a horror story. But yeah, anyway, I'm excited for the special. I'm excited to finish the rest of the season, of course, but the special is called The Husbands of River Song. So we're gonna see what that's all about. Oh, we got 2 specials. Alright, anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.